certainly going to be a slow trip if we have to do it at this pace. Better slow than not at all. I've got a deep section again now, so that's okay, but before, when it was touching, it was about here on the stick. And if you take up a bit of engine space and a bit of the bottom of the boat, a bit of the keel, and how much water the boat needs for its draft, here, I've probably only got about that much water, 50 centimetres under the boat and under the prop, so it's certainly, you could stand up here and walk right across the river. So I wouldn't mind some more water at all, that'd be quite good. Nice, nice. Deep again. Got about 100 metres to go, I think, and then we should be right. So I'm hoping that it gets deeper from here on in. So I think we're right now for a little while. We've passed all the markers, so with a bit of luck we should be able to pick up some speed now for a few kilometres. So we'll just pull the dinghy in, and then we should be right for a while, I think. Alright, but there's got to be an easy way to do that, you'd reckon. Anyway, let's carry on. Now if you're wondering what I do every night when it gets dark and the sun goes down, I usually just sit here like this and go through my maps and my charts on the area of the river I'm going to cover the next day. Now for tea sometimes I cook something, but usually not, because I've got 250 litres of fuel below the floor, 20 litres down here in front of my feet, another 60 litres on the back near the engine, so I'm not a real fan of lighting up a naked flame anywhere around me at the moment. So for tea tonight, it's the same as last time. I got myself 2 sandwiches. And this one's brown bread for healthy reasons. Oh, in it there's mushroom, carrot, broccoli, cheese, and strawberry jam. So it's very, very tasty. For dessert, I have a wagon wheel, and the whole course was prepared using a Leatherman, so you can't go wrong. And to wash the whole lot down, have a cool glass of, oh nice, of milk. So you can't ask for much more really. I keep this door shut at night, keep the river rats out, so I don't want them waking me up and disturbing me. But other than that, I couldn't really ask for much more. Oh, nice. Well, this will give you a bit of an idea on where I've slept for the last 10 nights and where I'm going to sleep for about the next 20 if all goes to plan. And that's the beauty of these Trailcraft sports cabs. There's heaps of room up the front. We've got 2 bunks which 2 grown people can easily lie down on and stretch out, or you can fill in the infill and have a huge double bed. But certainly great, it's very, very comfortable, and I have no trouble sleeping at all. If you're wondering what this thing is, it's one of those new state-of-the-art patch to keep away mosquitoes. Now, I don't know whether it's going to work. I only just stuck it on, but we'll soon find out, and I'll let you all know in the morning. But that's it. Up the front of a Trailcraft sports cab. They're great places, very comfortable, and I highly recommend them. Well, I'll see you all in the morning. So back in 1924, a young shearer came across from New Zealand to try and get some work at the age of just 23 years old. Now, unfortunately, he did this in the middle of the Great Depression, so he had a lot of trouble finding some work and earning some money. Then to make things worse, one night he had all his money and his papers stolen from the boarding house that he was staying at. Now, this young man's name was David Jones, but to his friends they just called him Possum. Now, with no money, he then couldn't pay for his union workers ticket, which meant he couldn't get a job. So because of all this, he then became disillusioned and turned his back on society and went to live along the riverbanks here. So for 50 years, Possum roamed between Renmark, down the river a little bit, and then Wentworth about 60 kilometres upstream. He lived on the riverbanks in old hollowed out logs and under dead trees. He mostly kept to himself and away from crowds. Now, they say that Possum was a shy man who did no harm to anybody. The farmers would often find their wood chopped or their fences mended in exchange for a newspaper that went missing or maybe a box of matches. Now, for food, what Possum lived off was the same type of things as the Aboriginals, which would have been rabbits and fish, the odd cat, and honey from the wild bees that lived in the trees. So this man, David Jones, he was found about 2 weeks after he had died, back in 1982. And his body was found slumped over an old log overlooking the river. And now his headstone is in a property around here somewhere, and it simply reads, "At rest where he roamed." And Possum, he was 82 years old when he died. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get notified to all my new videos when I upload them. And if you want to contact me, you can do so through my website, the link's in the description below. See you next time.